Hello, and welcome along to another episode of the Laundry Room Podcast with me, Roxy Tumbledryer. Are you well? Because fuck me, you're looking well. I can't see you, that's why you're looking well. Before we get into this episode this week, I just want to let you all know on Thursday the 27th of February, it is the Laundry Room Podcast live at the Shoe Factory down on Union Street. It is myself, of course, hosted and boasted, and I will be joined by special guests, Rusty Hinges and Sabrina Bewitched. It's going to be a great night. We've got the Queen of the Prank Calls and the Queen of Talking Shite. We're all there. It's going to be a laugh. Tickets are only £10 and you get them online. Details of how to get your tickets can be found in the description of wherever you're looking at this podcast, whether it be on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, or wherever. The details can be found in the description. So here we are of this week's episode of the podcast. I hope you'll enjoy it, and whatever you're up to this week, stay safe, be good, just be a cunt. Here we go. Enjoy.
That's German for is mein Handy. Oh, I've misplaced my handy.
Every time I do German, I hear
I'm full of chocolate.
Yeah, or the German from the German pedo from the League of Gentlemen.
Alles klar.
Alles klar.
Come with me on the tour.
I will take you in mein Fist.
Hello, would you like to come up the stairs with me, darling? Oh. I'm so beautiful. German.
Lotti. Eine kleine.
Yes.
Alles klar.
My name is Angela Furkel. I am a lady. Here, fuck, it's recording. Good, hello, and welcome along to the Laundry Room Podcast this week. How you all doing? Welcome back. It's another episode. Yeah, caught us unawares there, but sure, we'll keep it in. It's a good laugh. It's a bit of naturalness. We were talking about German things, but please welcome along this week is my fabulous special guest. If you cannot tell by the artwork online, it's ELECTRA LA CUNT.
Hello.
Hello, German lady.
Alles klar.
Alles klar, welcome.
I will take you in mein Fist.
Willkommen in Börde, my podcast.
Guten
evening. Looking for Google now, but how can I translate that there in German quick?
I know.
It'd just be like, Outfits. Many beautiful outfits that I have in my bedroom.
Outfits. Look at all the sparkles.
That is such a good. That I don't do German well. I do many accent, but you do that very
German.
Look at all the sparkles.
Look at the sparkles. We were in sparkles in Gran Canaria.
Gran Canaria. Hello, welcome.
Oh, welcome.
So, folks, welcome back to another second spin episode of the podcast where ELECTRA, you're back after a year. It's been a year of the podcast. You were episode numero 4.
I know.
And here you are now.
Well done. Yes. Congratulations.
Many ups and downs and breakups. And sorry, not breakups. I haven't been with anybody. I've many breakdowns, should I say?
Breakdowns.
Thanks to my counsellor, I'm still here.
You're working on yourself, love.
The title of my new book, I'm still... That was sort of Drag Race. I was like, what's your GGB? I'm still here.
I'm still here.
Yes. That would be
Memoirs of a Geisha.
I'm still here. The Memoirs of a Gay Sha. Go on, GGB. Up a G.
Oh, I love GGB.
Up a G. GGB. So yeah, it's been a year. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining me again on the old...
For a second spin.
Yes, your laundry will be ready at the end of the episode.
Oh, lovely. It was in need of a clean.
It's all those tights and undergarments and padding.
Stinking.
I know. That's be another level of drag for me. Pads. I would like, that's too much shit to wash or to air out.
I love the pads now. I got myself a wee pair of Izzy's.
That's right. The Izzy Boutique pads.
And I find myself getting stared at by men and women because of my cheeks.
Shape of whore.
Yeah, they're like. Some people do ask permission, which is nice. You know, if they can touch.
Could I touch your booty?
But of course.
It's like, please do. I'd be like a $5.
Yeah.
You know, in America they give $1. Over here, you couldn't throw pounds at you. But fucking
I know. It'd be black and blue by the end.
There was Americans in Union Street once before, and they give me like dollars, and I was like, that's nothing. Thanks.
Although I do like when
nice
at the end of a performance and you get like a wee 10 or 20 quid. You do get it.
Like, I've a girl from here come up one night. I was like, here's a tenner. I was like, no, definitely, thank you.
And like, even a drink is lovely.
No, alcohol, thank you.
A little shot.
Or a shot. I love a shot. Sometimes you just see a hand come over the DJ box and there is a
little
Jägermeister.
baby Guinness.
You do love a baby.
Oh yeah, you love the Jägermeister. That is disgusted in my bed. No, Jaeger
German
bomb.
medicine.
Jaeger bomb, absolutely.
The bomb
I would
would
have
have
them
me
for
up all
lunch
night.
when I was in uni.
Oh, yeah, for lunch.
Yes.
Like, what's your lunch today? Someone's like, I'm having fajita. I'm having a Jaeger bomb.
Just to be Jaeger bomb, just to keep you going.
Okay, just to lift you up and keep you smiling.
Just to keep you going, and then but I couldn't have Jaeger by itself because.
Oh really? Oh no, I can. And see when it's really, really, really cold and a bar has it in like a freezer, bitch, that goes down like a syrup. Like,
do they still do Cafe Patron?
Cafe Patron.
Oh, Patron. Subscribe to my Cafe Patron.
Would you be interested in the drop of Cafe Patron
for $8.99?
Places do it. It's fucking beautiful. That coffee,
that over
tequila,
ice.
over ice, Cafe Patron. Oh.
Beautiful.
If you're a venue in Belfast that saves the Cafe Patron, do let
Cafe
us know. But no, Jägermeister freezing cold, delicious. But the Jägermeister, not the Jägermeister, the Red Bull would have me up all night. You see.
Well, this is it.
I'm an old woman now in my 35s.
Yeah, I don't think I've touched a VOD Bull since a very long time.
Like if I'm really like doing like a three week gig, 3 day gigging, usually by the third one I'm like, I need Red Bull now. While it's getting ready, looking at myself in the mirror, going, I fucking hate you ugly drag bitch.
Why have you done this to me?
There was a while I was doing drag so much, I looked in the mirror and was like, I fucking hate Roxy Tumbledrar's face. Like you just when you're literally sick of looking at yourself, like I need to take a break from this because I'm gonna fucking scream. That these are the inner thoughts of a man who dresses up as a woman. That bitches, it's hard.
It's a hard not life for us. It's a hard not life. Well, as you found out in Gran Canaria, there's a song for everything. There's a song for everything.
Fucking is alright. We went to Gran Canaria in January. There was a
yes, and your gorgeous little bungalow.
Yes, then myself and Paletta Stiletta stayed in what could only be described as a Love Island villa.
It was gorgeous.
There was like a confessional area and everything.
Yeah, there was the wee drinking hut.
And then there was the wee drink, and then you walked out the gate up a wee entry, and there was the pool area with the barman all making cocktails.
You had your private douchel area out the front as well. Your little shower.
That's
with
right.
the curtain.
You could have you get your outdoor curtain. So the 3 bathrooms. There was one outside in case you wanted to shite in private. You had your ensuite in one bedroom and an ensuite in the other bedroom. There was like all of these bathrooms.
Take your pick.
So she was able to shite in private, and so could I. It was great.
I love when there's more toilets than people.
Oh, I'm all about it. It's like imagine standing there in your room like, I don't know where to shit today. I'm like,
because you have your own private one, and you can just do your own business, and then you can walk out of there and just be. You don't need to announce to the room. Don't go in there.
I'm like, I'm just going to go into this room in the back.
Don't go in there.
Don't go anywhere near that. Don't open that door for the next 3 days. That's fucking poison.
Unspeakable things happened.
They just didn't. My one didn't have a window in it, so yeah,
there you go.
Do you ever in Spain in the height of summer you would shit in the bathroom and then you close the door and then you forget. You're like, I need to go again.
Oh, I'd be sliding off the toilet seat.
Oh,
like the sweat running
off you. And you've got that. They use the local water for ice cubes, and you're like, it's trickling out of me like lava. It's coming out of me like lava.
It's happening.
It's happening. I'm shitting in this
shitting
room.
everywhere.
I'm shitting everywhere in this apartment. So yeah, that is definitely that's something else when you go on holiday. It has to pour out of you like water or as I said when we were away, I just sat down like one morning, woke up, went into the toilet, sat down, and all of a sudden it just went breakfast. That was the noise it made. I was like, Jesus, it just didn't go breakfast. It went breakfast, like boom, out,
explosive,
and then off we went for the day.
No, that's it. Sometimes you just need to get it out of you, and it wakes you up.
Thanks very much, folks, for listening to 7 minutes of our bowel movements discussion on holiday. But I must say we did have a good laugh. Well, so Trudy was there as well. Trudy Scrumptious, her partner Stephen,
Misty Falls,
Miss Misty, you, me, Electra, and then of course it seemed to be a load of drag queens from the UK. Were all in Gran Canaria at that time of year because there was ones in Sparkles a couple of nights. One called Miss Tasty. I know. She was that bigger doll. Remember this?
Yes.
How we communicate in just croaks. Big doll. Scratch ours.
Yes, there were. But I think Gran Canaria just kind of attracts us. If I can say the F slur, us faggots. It really does. So, and that's what I love about it. You literally touch down. It's just like gay.
You do.
Gay.
Like, as soon as the plane door opens, you can smell poppers. Like,
I know, it's gorgeous.
Amyl nitrate. And somebody's like, yes, that's the name of your boarding agent.
My favourite smell.
Amyl nitrate, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Amyl nitrate. I am boarding your flight to Belfast.
I worked with her. She was a cunt.
Lovely girl. But no, as soon as it was great. And then sure, you ended up. How did you end up getting that private taxi? We ended up in a bus. It was a minibus. Only 4 of us.
That was just because of Booking.com, who can sponsor my life. life or this podcast if they like.
Oh, please. Booking.com.
It was just a free taxi ride.
Booking. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It was lovely.
So it was like one of those like rewards you get. Like,
yeah, just one of those random things, and I'd never felt more special in my life.
So we came down with these before we went to get a taxi, and we're like, well, we'll jump in anyway and see. And the guy was like, €5. I was like, you take 10.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, we only thought that it was only going to be like 2 people, and then because we're ladies who don't travel light, we needed a larger vehicle. So they did accommodate. Fair play to them.
I know it's like a wee car, but your man just went €5. It's like, great, that saved us a whole heap of money. And then we arrived and walked up to our beautiful Love Island villa.
I know,
it's great. But yeah, I loved Sparkles. Shout out to Sparkles, Gran Canaria.
Yes, Brandy,
Miss Brandy,
Miss Heather, Miss Polly.
Please make some noise for boss Miss Brandy.
We're gonna Sparkles.
Dynamite is the one, the only, and the number one.
So
she's just fucking hilarious. I love her. She's just so good.
Funny.
I remember getting her to make a video for Robin Diamonds. She was like, "Show me your piss flaps." I was like, well, that is dynamite. Shout out to Robin Diamonds, Brickwork Dairy, Wednesday nights, best show you've ever seen. I went up to do this. It was fucking great. So it was a brilliant wee night on a Wednesday night in the Brickwork. Robin, well, ring me. I stayed in the City Hotel. It was great. It was a nice wee evening.
Nice now.
Had a pool, but because the train was delayed, I never got in late, so all I had was room service. And all my wigs were hanging up in outfits, and the boy brought the room service and was looking in. I was like, "Can I help you?" And he was like, "Sorry." I was like,
"Oh, that would be the start of a porno for me." I'd be like, "Are you coming in?"
All you'd hear was like, not Baker Street. I think that is not sexy. Like, please bring in my steak sandwich.
Oh, no, that is sexy.
Pot of Heinz mayo and a pot of Heinz ketchup. Do you ever get that in hotels? Pots of mayonnaise and ketchup. These places are fancy.
Oh, you dirty bitch.
Beautiful room service. When I sometimes go over to Gatwick for my airline shit, you always just walk along the hallways and it's just like fallen soldiers of room, like room stuff lying outside the doors, all the trays, like all McDonald's things. I'm like, oh, they had pizza today. So I was like, dirty bastards. I just leave everything out in the night. I'm like, leave it all outside. I leave things outside other people's doors. I'm like, that's not mine. Like, I never ate all my dinner. Just leave that out there. I was like, ooh, that was rotten. Like that steak sandwich.
Rotten. Oh God, no.
So here, totally off kilter there. What have you been up to? What's been going on in the past year? What's happening? What's been the highlights? The lowlights?
Well, I suppose like life. It was life before Wicked and life after Wicked. Really?
The film?
No, you're not a musical girl, are you? Is there any musical that you like?
I'm not a fan of Wicked at all.
You're not a fan of Wicked at all? Is it Wicked specifically or just musicals?
I don't mind musicals.
Something has changed within me since I watched it. Something has.
We were on the plane down and you had a blast in front of us. I'm like, did I hear a fucking witch?
Oh, I do my runs now, timing it by fucking how many repeats of one short day in the Emerald City, and it's four. I did it in under 4. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I was loving life.
I don't like musicals nor running, so I'm not there on board. Music. What other?
I love Little Shop of Horrors. Chicago. Sure, the fucking Cell Block Tango.
Oh, he had a coming, girl.
He had a coming. Yeah.
Fuck, I thought the whole room was coming. It's like, shit, this room, everything teeters on an edge.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, look at this thing holding wigs. So it's being held with 2 fucking poles that I've ripped apart just to keep everything balanced. One touch is all it takes for this all to come crashing fucking down. It reminds me of like
song for everything.
I always say it's like Hong Kong apartments, you know, they'll go up high up and you've only got a small space to work within. You're like, right. Because I went into the dressing room in Sparkles and everything's up in the rafters everywhere, and I'm like,
you do the same as me, like under the rail. Then there's everything else.
All the shoes. Then things just get fucked in there. Like if you don't want to see it, you're like into the back.
I know.
And sure, there's suitcases in behind there and all. There's like I found a suitcase the other time, and it was full of wigs. I was like, back in. There, I did a clear out the other week. Bitches got some shit. I was like, here you go, everybody. I need to do another clear out because there's still more stuff that I'm like, I don't need this.
Making space, but also passing along to the next generation.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Because other queens done it for me. I've still stuff that belongs to like Trudy or Teen Legs Tantrum.
I brought in a load of heels a couple of months ago, actually, because I wouldn't be wearing that size of heel anymore.
Did you also go smaller heels?
I'm doing the smaller heel now. I'm doing the biscuit.
Oh, you mean I thought you meant like how did your foot size shrink? monkey. Like,
Oh, no.
I thought you were doing one of those Chinese lotus foot. You know, you like curl your feet underneath. They're like the little tiny size 3s now. I'm like, look at like those
My little
tiny
lady feet.
Like, they're so small.
My little lady feet.
Very demure. No. Oh, like a bit like the high bitches. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, no, I wouldn't be wearing them anymore.
No, I'm still. No, I did get a pair of those old ratatata samba shoes, as I call them. You know, they're dancers.
Oh, yeah, from Alison
They
Express.
arrived. Then to also counteract that, I also got a pair of, I call them slag slippers, to do Tina Turner in. I was wearing them at the weekend. Peep toe. Hate getting the toe out, but sure, it's in tight, so it looks like just looks like a biscuit.
Yeah,
Just like, do you like my biscuit?
just to be caramel biscuit.
Do you want to look at my caramel biscuit, you fucking bitch?
Oh, those Biscoff shots.
Taking us off on an absolute tangent. Biscuit.
Yeah, sorry.
God.
I just because I came home from Gran Canaria with 2 bottles.
2 bottles
from the
It's
Mercadona.
basically biscuit
and they're
flavoured
gone.
Baileys. Mercadona, was it €4 a bottle or something?
Yeah, it was like five bottles.
€5 because
Fucking
we were like,
beautiful.
let's go to. They do a litre of vodka and it was €6 for the litre, so I got 3.
I love cheap
Just to
alcohol.
add on to my 13 litres that are downstairs as well.
Yes, your vodka.
I have quite the vodka collection. I'm what are you into? Vodka collection.
Vodka.
But then drinking it too. I'm like, let me try a Smirnoff 50% right now. Then you wake up literally buck naked and you go, what happened? It's Monday afternoon. Well, I was like, 50% Smirnoff. It's like fucking petrol. And it's good. But yeah, so the 2 bottles gone.
The 2 bottles are gone. Yeah.
for
Now, to be
fuck's
fair, I
sake.
did get help from Misty.
Misty
and
did.
Miss Tiffany Von Tussle.
Oh, she'd drink piss from a horse.
Well, she would. Yeah. Now, like, yeah, some people were drinking it, like, because obviously there was someone else in it. Some people did not appreciate it, and I did not like that because it was a free fucking shot. Just can't.
How dare you just
like
dislike my biscuit?
my biscuit flavored shot.
Like, something for your biscuit mouth.
I know. Do you want something for your mouth?
We were walking in Gran Canaria, just standard along, and I you know when you get a really dry mouth from walking for a while, and I was like, guys, I need to go into a shop and get a drink or something. So we walked on a little bit more, and then Electra just shouts to me from across, do you want to go in there and get something for your mouth? I was like,
Do you want something for your mouth?
do you want something in there from your mouth? I was like, yes. You know those like big giant bits of like sausage they always sell?
Oh,
like, I was like,
yes.
it's coming out sucking on a bratwurst. I'm like,
It's a German sausage.
hello, Alice Claire.
Alles klar.
My name is Alice, and this is my Claire. Don't see my Claire. So before we spoke about Gran Canaria, we were speaking about something.
I was trying to bring it back to Wicked. I was trying to bring it back to
So yeah, we were talking
musicals.
about musicals.
You're not a fan of musicals.
Name me other musicals.
So yeah,
Wizard of
like,
Oz. I don't
Wizard
mind.
of
The actual film. It's
The
Wizard
Sound
of
of
Oz.
Music. Like The Sound of Music.
That's them kids, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Von Tramps.
The Von Tramps.
The Teddy and her
The Teddy
kids.
Von Tramps.
The
Yeah.
sun will, what's the sun will come out tomorrow?
That's Annie.
That's
That's Annie,
right.
the
yeah.
ginger
I
one.
was like, what's the sun will come out tomorrow? I
The
am
sun
a
will come
fucking
out
terrible drag queen and faggot.
No, but see, have you seen Wicked though?
No.
Right. Because I'd never seen the theatre production of it. Okay?
The thing is, it's the whole hype at the minute. When things have got hype, I have no interest because I'm like, no. Everybody's running like
yeah,
what do you call it? Like everybody follows each other.
That's sometimes what I do.
And I'm like, no, out of badness, I'm not watching it.
I get
and then in
that.
about 2 years, I'll be like, that was great.
Changed my life.
In about 2 years' time, I'll be like, here, we'll come back to this. I'm like, you know what?
You know what?
I
She
don't
watched it,
bad.
and
I just wonder, why is Ariana Grande so thin? And that other doll, a bald one,
we'll see. Yeah, 'cause
Cynthia Nixon Rivera.
some deep shit must have happened on
Some
that
deep
fucking set
shit went down.
because they're crying all the time. It's quite like emotional. Like, have you seen any of the shit
Oh
on the
my
press
god!
tour?
It's
where
like
they're
I'm going to order a taxi and they burst out crying. I'm like,
where they're like
Jesus
holding
Christ.
space. That's my background photo.
What's the holding
of, like-
space? Because in our group message, you kept just writing, "I'm holding space."
I'm holding space for this. So they were doing an interview with some woman, and she was like, "Oh, I've seen that online that people have been really holding space for the Defying Gravity lyrics." And
Was this people in cinemas screaming like
this
headers?
is people, yeah, like it. Well, Cynthia Erivo took it some particular way, and then was kind of like, "Oh my god, I didn't realize that was happening."
Is she from England?
Yeah, she's English. Yeah.
I thought she was from
And
America.
no, she's English, and
okay, there we
she,
are.
then
There we are.
Ariana Grande apparently didn't know what really was kind of going on or what that meant, but she like knew that Cynthia Erivo like took it a particular way. She just kind of like reached out, but like the only thing that she could grab was like her finger. So then she just started like tapping her finger. She was just like that, and then the interviewer. again then kind of like panics and is like, okay, so Cynthia's taking it like a particular way that I'm not sure of, and she's kind of then like going, oh well, you know, I've read it online. I mean, like, well, I work in queer media, and it's like, what does that even fucking mean?
So touch my face. So she's like, oh.
But thankfully afterwards, like, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have been basically just like, that was hilarious at the time because no one knew what the fuck that meant. Yeah, no one knew what the fuck that meant.
So are they playing on it now? Like, this is a game?
Yeah, so like they're just being like, it's so fucking funny because it literally just is yeah, it's so weird. But they're theater kids, so they're kind of like it's all cringy and funny at the same time and cute and lovely and
as
blah 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 blah
the
blah.
old saying goes, what about shit?
What about shite?
As I would say, but no,
but it
don't mind it. Musical. Some songs are good, especially on the stage. It's good. Remember, like, here we'll do Chicago, Lady Marmalade, an episode of Moulin Rouge, and there's all different bits. You know,
Moulin Rouge as well.
Yeah, and I believe it was some of those films I've not watched. I've a load of the films I've not watched, which numbers we perform. Although I do love Track 6.
Yes.
It's one of my favourites. Track 6. I was about to say a song and it just literally slipped my mind. I was like, you know, boom, gone.
Track 6.
Gone. That happens to me all the fucking time. Thanks very much, epilepsy brain. It's amazing. Guys, we're going to take a short break in the episode. We are going to leave you with a few words from our advertisements, which is for my new podcast coming out live, 27th of February, the live episode. Come and see it. Here's some information. I'll see you soon. The Laundry Room Podcast live, Thursday the 27th of February 2025 at Union Street Bar, The Shoe Factory, Belfast. Doors open 8 p.m, showtime 9 o'clock. Special guests Rusty Hinges and Sabrina Bewitch join Roxy Tumbledryer for the usual hilarious podcast banter, but live on stage. Grab your tickets now, details are below in the description. Hi, hoody ho. Welcome back to the Laundry Room Podcast. This week I am joined by, once again, a second spinner. It's ELECTRA LA CUNT. I love that theme song.
I do too.
It's fucking ridiculous. I found it free. Anything.
Did you?
I'm not paying money for nothing. You could go on
money
somewhere.
For nothing, checks for free.
It's like you could go on. I could have went on the AI and got a song done like Roxy's podcast, bitch. I do have a theme song, Roxy theme song, which I did make on AI one day, bored, and I was like, get that fucking screen recorded it.
Your Drag Race verse.
Oh God, they all do one of that, don't they?
I know.
It's like, hey there, Rue, I'm for
coming
you.
for the crown. I'm snatching. Yeah, well, it's basically fucking no harm, Lawrence Cheney's. I'm snatching wigs and snatching crowns.
Yeah, everybody will snatch the crown.
Yeah,
come for the win. I'm the number one, and look at my split.
Yeah,
and yeah,
dippity dip.
Yeah, I just be like, hey RuPaul, I'm a bad bitch. Oh my Jesus, what's that itch? I think I've got crabs. I think I've got gonorrhea. Oh my God, no, what? I think it's our Sia. I want to sing for the chandelier. But then, because of copyright, you have to go, I've got a wig that I can't see or hear. That's what you would have to do. You know what? You can't use songs.
That was beautiful.
Thank you very much. What would be your verse in 3, 2, 1?
Vote for me. I'm the winner.
RuPaul be sitting against
me.
You're the winner of this week's challenge. I'm like, oh, that was handy. I was like, right. And I was rhyming fucking gonorrhea with Arcia. Like, a bit.
Oh, have you seen fucking about Tiara Sky? Hold on.
The legend herself.
Oh, where they're thinking that there's basically a rumour online that she might be hosting Drag Race South Africa.
Fuck
and
off.
It's like, ladies, prior to tonight, we were asked to name 3 black celebrities.
Ladies, prior to tonight, you were asked to name 3 black celebrities.
Mama, are you gonna be a lesbian tonight?
And what my favourite one, anything she does with an unsuspecting group of Chinese girls or
Lies.
An unsuspecting Chinese person, I love it, because
could you imagine if she was the fucking host of Drag Race South Africa?
I would love it for her, but with that hairline.
Oh, here she has people tugging at her hairline. So
that hair doesn't come off.
That video where
she
smacks that guy.
Oh, she was in the middle of it. If you have not seen it, guys, go and see it. Go find
Tiara
it.
Sky.
Tiara Sky, TAARISKYE. She literally is doing her usual
She's just a legend.
anecdotes in the street, and somebody pulled her wig, and it didn't come off. It's fucking amazingly gone. Ran after him and punched him hard, and you heard that connection. It was amazing.
It's like the back of his head. It was like, don't you fucking touch my wig.
Don't touch my fucking wig. Then go anyway, and back to the interview. I was like,
Do you like anal?
Do you like anal? There was one she did, like a woman, probably Chinese, Japanese or something. She's like, are you a lesbian? She's like, oh, no.
Oh, no. She's like, lies.
Or she just goes, hello and good evening. And these Chinese...
Homosexual.
These little Chinese girls go, oh my goodness. She goes, can you name 3 black celebrities? They go, Lionel Richie, J.K. Rowling, and...
Can you name 3 lesbians?
I love it. So that was my voice in Gran Canaria for the whole time.
Oh,
there. It was
my
just
God.
like, good evening, ladies. They'll be having a drink tonight.
Having a drink tonight?
And then sure, there was Queen Queef from Sparkles, Gran Canaria. She has that accent too. It's like,
that Australian, South African.
welcome to Sparkles Stars. You want to win some free drinks? Do you want some shots for €2? A €5? I can't remember what it was, but she was great.
Sparkles.
She had a fantastic concert tip.
Yes.
I'm not just saying that drunk.
Her body,
Fantastic concert tip.
beautiful body.
15 out of 10
like,
for her.
Gorgeous.
She was fantastic.
And polyglamorous as well. I mean, like,
Shout out to Polly Glamorous.
the voice.
Voice of an angle.
The body.
The gags, the jokes, the
beautiful.
comedy, the humour, the faces.
Yeah.
I just loved in some of the numbers. She was literally giving
Just
like,
ad-libbing.
but it was all they were giving all the, and she's like a side eye.
Yeah.
That those little tiny wee things kill me in drag.
Yeah.
When a queen does stuff like that, it's not
She's just
performing
singing
it.
and someone stands up and she's like, sit down. I'm singing my song. Sit down.
Do you remember she would do something? This fruit stands up. It's like, where are you from? It's like
Belgium.
Belgium. You know what the Belgians are famous for? What? Sitting in seats.
Sit down.
I thought
Sit down.
that was fuck. I was like, that's what you call crowd control. It's like,
Absolutely.
sit down the fuck down.
And no, this is not true. I was just joking with her that she's the GA catfish because she's from fucking Tipperary. Have you heard all that stuff? Wild.
Oh my God, we'll come back to that in a second. I'm writing this on my notes.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you shout out. Oh my God, shout out to the girls. Miss Brandy will be joining us on the
Yes.
podcast very soon to discuss the life of a young bar owner in
Brandy.
Brandy.
And of course then Rosebud.
Rosebud. Guys, if you haven't followed this bitch, go and follow Miss Rosebud.
So beautiful.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
I was saying to
Stunning.
I was saying to Trudy how just lovely it was just to see someone with the same, bone structure as me. Just nice to see like what different hers would look like on my bone structure.
It's when all
She's
the girls
much more beautiful than I.
They performed the Pussycat Dolls and she had black hair on, and I was like this black human unit, and I was like, look at that fucking woman on that black plinth.
So beautiful.
Stunning, absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
It was just literally like, oh yes, we're great.
But it's but like we'd love to go over and just hype up the dolls.
Fucking right. Funny enough, they did say on stage, like, it's nice to see. One of the girls, I think it was Polly, says it was nice to see drag queens coming away and not sitting with a face tripping them watching a show.
Well, this
They're
is
actually
it.
enjoying it, because there's many a bitch, even over here, that will sit on the front row and watch a show and not clap. And I'm like, the fuck are you doing here?
Get yourself the clap, for fuck's sake.
I will sit and smile like a fucking grinning Cheshire cat. Like,
I know, take the
great.
videos.
Take videos, give everybody the at the
Do
end.
the
Like,
oohs, the
usually I'm
ahs.
pissed. I'm like, was fucking great.
If someone takes something off, fucking whip.
Oh, I always like, woo.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it. It's very simple. Just big up the dolls.
But I
Big up the dolls.
love drag, so I love seeing drag shows.
Me too.
I'm not one of these people who like goes and sees the show and just sits there and is like, well, I can do this better.
Oh.
Well, if I was doing this, I would be bibbity bobbity booping. Well, if I was up there, I'd be doing that. That's not what I'm there for. I'm there to see and to be entertained.
Just be entertained.
Just
I'm not,
and enjoy it.
It's not a competition time. I'm off. I'm done.
Exactly,
I'm
exactly.
laugh. There is a few stories I've heard over here. Somebody's come up to a queen and went, "Oh, you performed that song. I could do it better," or "I performed it better." It's like, is there a need for that?
There's absolutely fucking none.
Absolutely not a fucking need at all.
Well,
you could just be like, "Oh, I also
do
performed that.
it.
Great."
We'll do it then.
Or it's like, oh, she performs this song. Now, certain queens are known for certain songs. Yes, great. But if it's just a song, I'm like, did you write this? Darling, did you write the lyrics?
Darling.
Are you being paid?
Yeah, I'm of the opinion if it's like a straight up song, then you're kind of
walk away.
You have no claim over that whatsoever. But if it's like a mix that someone has clearly just fucking taken,
and
then you're like,
remade somebody's mix and ripped it off. I'm like, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if it's like Celine Dion, fucking Titanic or some shit, you're like, work away. Like, it's just, work away. But then there's some things that somebody's really known for, and I'm like, oh, that's she does that. Like, there's some things Trudy does, and I'm like, A, it's musical, I don't know the words of that, and B, boobs, yes, love the number, I think it's a fucking gag, but I wouldn't do boobs, wouldn't do boobs, because Trudy's well known for doing the tits. Like you, what's this at Christmas? Like, I could do that, but I could do that.
Oh, I can see that.
That's not my.
But I wouldn't necessarily begrudge someone doing fucking Dog Days Are Over by Florence, you know, because I love performing that number.
Brilliant with an old bit of fabric.
But like, I wouldn't begrudge anyone else fucking doing it. No, if you do it, I'll be watching you.
This is your call,
darlings. Very closely indeed, darling.
Your call to prayer to Florence and the Machine. Dog Days Are Over, Thursday nights, open stage. I want to see it. Somebody do it. I'll do it tomorrow night.
There.
Right across the street.
But I don't own the fucking song.
Well, this is it. It's like,
I don't own the song.
Work away. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, we were talking about. So this is where tangents get you here. Like,
anyway, back to Wicked.
No, see, this bitch is gonna get every time I lose my brain. I'm like, what happened? But yeah, sporting shows, giving a smile, giving a gag, having a laugh.
Yeah, going like when that's
what it's all about. It's having a gag, especially in holiday. I love holiday drag. Like, people call it holiday drag. It's just drag when you're away. Like, there's some fabulous comedy that they do, and it's so. But over here or anywhere using the because of Drag Race, people go, oh, it's just not as polished now. And I'm more and more now coming out as silly characters now in my show on a Saturday night, because I love doing that silly shit. Like, I was Danny from Greece a couple of months ago with Karma as Sandy, and I had this ugly wig on.
Karma Violet.
I think she's fabulous. She's my working girl. But I was Danny from Greece, and I was like, look at the state of me. Fucking didn't care. It was great.
Yeah, that kind of like.
I'm having a laugh.
Yeah, I like that. I enjoy that.
Like, remember the many characters we did on Sunday nights? Like, you were dressed as all sorts. Because it was
not fucking those baguettes.
Oh my god, the Lords and Dance. I'll have to do that again. Sometime. Sometime.
But yeah, I like all kind of fucking facets of it. If someone's standing up there and looks absolutely gorgeous and they're doing a beautiful, ballad, then I'm like, absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. I can live for that. If someone stood up there, doing a fucking song about IKEA, then I love it at the same time. I love all facets of drag, and I love the fact that a show can do that it can fucking dip, that it can literally rip your heart out, and then just make you piss yourself laughing at the next number.
That's what I love about drag. It's a gags, and that's what I like to see, and that's what I always ask on a Saturday night for my show. Like, girls, give me a bit of everything. I like a little bit of everything.
The royalty, don't I?
A little bit of can't get words out today. My brain sometimes doesn't do much. What do you call it? When you want to give a whole selection, a very variety,
darling.
That's right. Don't worry about Nana. She's lost her train of thought. The variety is the word I was looking for.
Push that man in the window.
Gemma, have you got my keys?
So the GAA podcast for the two Johnnies down south, the GAA catfish.
Yeah.
So that was basically some mad bitch.
Yeah.
But spoilers right here. If you've not listened to it,
go listen.
You need to go listen to it. But we are going to talk about it here, so don't complain.
Oh, you spoiled it for me.
Fuck up.
Fuck you up, Dan.
That is my advice on many. Fuck up. So this bitch basically created everybody.
Yeah, she created all these profiles and then was like messaging people saying that she was these beautiful girls from like Love Island, etc.
She had this Megan or something. It's called this beautiful looking, which in do you ever in your head you pictured her? I pictured like blonde hair, gorgeous, like big tits, gorgeous. I'm like, oh.
But they had released this podcast like 2 years ago.
Yeah, so it was out a long time ago.
Yeah, so kind of like not necessarily like flew under the radar, because the reaction then to the podcast, the reaction to the first podcast that they released which was basically just about your man Johnny getting catfish bar.
Yes.
Then everyone else started going, well, here, hold on a second.
That happened to me.
That happened to me. Here's the story of what she did to me, blah, 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 blah. And then they thought, right, we've released a second podcast, that's it all done. But then she was still at it.
She was
still going. So then this new one has come out.
Recently, because we were away and you were like, listen to this.
Like, girls.
So I did. I lay and listened to everything in bed one night and was like, this is fucking
crazy.
She created a whole family.
Like, a whole family. The
mom,
Kennedys.
A dad. The Kennedys.
The Kennedys.
The brother, the sister, her.
Yeah.
a whole each Facebook was all interacting and liking pictures, and I'm like, who the fuck has the time
for that
to do that? Like, I don't even have time to update Facebook and Instagram.
Have you ever been catfished?
Oh Jesus, who the fuck's replying to me? Never mind, never mind fucking catfishing me. Jesus Christ! Some people do send you their.
I have been. I've been catfished by people who I've like met in real life, but I know that they don't know me because I've seen their pictures. Their pictures have been used, but they don't know.
Did you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you do in that scenario? You turn like I think one instance of it definitely was like, okay, I because I was in drag as well. I could not just be like, by the way, someone's using your photographs. But it was very, very bizarre.
I said that a couple of people. I was like, your pictures are being used by somebody, by the way, and they're like,
very bizarre.
But there's sometimes I haven't been catfished that way by somebody using somebody else's pictures, but I've seen some people using a photograph, some gentleman using a picture that's maybe from 1992 on their current Grindr, and you're like, oh, here, hello. And
I get ones who you actually see photographs of like Twitter gays.
I like somebody else.
Yeah.
But I laugh at people using pictures from years ago, and then you meet them and they're sitting at the end of the bar. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, you've been dug up. Oh my God, what was that picture from literally like 95? Like, in an old Adidas tracksuit and a Ford Cortina in the background. I'm like,
and they're like, it's amazing what a filter would do.
Fuck me, a filter. It's like, what amazing what fucking couple of probiotics can do, you cunt.
And about fucking 15 years.
I was like, nah, bitch, no. I remember this happened to me years ago when I first came out. This guy's pictures were lovely, and then when I went to meet him in person, I was like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
Is wrong? Oh, like what? Oh, and you had to like, because I was only very young. I was like, it just kept going on, and then it was like, I have to go. I was like, no. Oh my God, no.
I think Grindr is or like just fucking dating apps or like apps for sex are like crazy enough as it is without the added bullshit of someone just like pretending to be someone else. Like, what does that get you? What does that get you?
I know, you're
like,
just
what,
sitting in the house.
like
you just want to see people's dick pics.
But that's yeah, I mean, that's even the thing, because
like, it's just a dick.
Yeah,
it's like, right,
once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
It's like,
so like
the one-eyed monster. It's like, do you want to see my one-eyed monster?
But then do they take the collection of those and then they use those to impersonate that person
else.
And
like,
yeah, do
Seven
they just
Dicks
rotate
Charlie?
it all? And
what dick am I having today? I'm like, I think I'll have
Goldie Cocks.
Goldie Cocks and the Seven Cocks. Today I will have the black one.
Lovely.
I am from Uganda. I'm here for a month. I am studying at the University of Ulster, and y'all better go open your arses.
They have all this. They have the whole fucking story and everything.
Oh yeah, God,
like that. Like story. This wee girl, like this fucking Nikki character. It's always the friend. It's always the friend.
But this whole girl then finally got caught on. It's like, it's you bitch. And she's like, and she was probably like Quasimodo with one fucking eye and a hump in her back. It was like living in her bell tower, reading different.
Well, this is the thing, because this is a very small island, so online people have been identifying particular person. Obviously for legal reasons we couldn't possibly say here, but it's crazy, like how the level of like influence and control that one person can have over so many people, because some people were like convinced that like they were going out with them.
This guy was in a relationship with her for X amount of years. I'm like, the fuck, are you in a relationship with somebody and you haven't seen them? I don't get that. No, it was like years ago when you weren't out.
But it's these.
Did you ever have years ago an MSN, like a girlfriend? Like, I have a girlfriend.
See, I didn't buy into all that shit.
Oh, did you not? Well, I was remember years ago. I was like, I have a girlfriend in Scotland on MSN.
But it's
the fuck. I'm like, what? Never met the bitch.
It's kind of like these parasocial relationships that people have with like people on Drag Race, a fucking Ariana Grande, they think that they or Taylor Swift, or they think that they have like this relationship with these artists.
Yes.
And
I've seen a lot of them about drag queens, like girls specifically going, my best friend in the world, and the queen does not respond to anything on social media, and it's like, me and my best friend in the world, you built me up from nothing, and it's like,
which is great,
fantastic,
but also like the best person that you can love is yourself. Stop seeking that from every fucking stop, especially from relationships that are like that are parasocial, and then you can't actually. They're not tangible.
No, and the thing
that
is,
person's not in front of you.
Especially with a drag queen. A drag queen is a character. The man underneath that, you don't actually know who that is. That's just like say for example myself. I'm just giving you a character. I get out of drag. I'm like, what the fuck?
That sort of heightened sense.
Like, can I help you? Get the fuck.
You know, you can say things that you would not say when you're out of drag. You know?
Yeah. Oh well, no, I still said.
Oh well, you still said. She just doesn't learn from her mistakes.
People sort of picks me out of the crowd. I'm like, I think you're. I'm like, yes. Why? I'm like, you fucking bastard.
It's you.
People
you ruined my wedding.
It used to be. Don't bring that up. I'd love her to come out of the woodwork. She ever heard this and be like, tell me about your.
Oh my god, bring her on the podcast.
Can I ask you about your wedding day and how
the bride's story? Finally,
from the bride's side
in the Sunday life.
Tell me everything. How was your wedding? So oh my god, GA podcast. If you haven't heard it, give it a fucking listen.
It's crazy. But also watch yourselves out there.
Exactly,
boys and girls and lemons.
Speaking of Grindr, we were speaking about this earlier on before we come up to record. But when we were away in Gran Canaria, which I did find, it's being away and nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows we do drag. Nobody knows anything. Oh my god, I've never been more fucking feeling so good about myself, my life on Grindr over there. It was like, meet me, come to my hotel, let me take you for dinner. Do you want money? Do you want to check my baby? Messages upon messages. Then I arrived home and then it was like, there's a tumbleweed away past the door.
Crickets. Yeah, it's that thing of like where I was saying how surprised I was at how many people were there. Like I get that it's a gay fucking like destination spot,
the island,
but you know, we're big enough here, surely. Like that island is tiny in comparison
like,
to
where
I
live.
We
sometimes the closest person can be like 300 meters. I'm like, ooh, wow, close. In Gran Canaria, it was like, he's next door. I was like, fuck me. It's like he's only half a centimeter away. I'm like, hello.
Yeah,
love it.
And there's not like the added thing of like they know who you are, they know that you do drag, they think that because you do drag that you're gonna stand up on stage and say, hello, here's my sexual history, and that person there is someone that I had sex with last night. Because since when did we do that? Like
I think that is a common misconception. You think if you go out with a drag queen, date a drag queen, do something with a drag queen, you're in the crowd, then we're going to just go, oh, last night I fucked. Absolutely not. That's my business, and I keep that quiet. Do you think you no, that is not.
Or this kind of thing of like, oh, you'll tell all of your drag friends, and it's like
nobody's interested.
Well, do you not tell your friends anything?
What did you do last night? I have no friends.
I
just be like, this is what happened. Be like, all right. You literally would tell your mate, or you're the mate who also does drag. You'd be like, oh, such and such. Like, gag, slut, gag, brilliant. Or like, oh, happy days, go on, son. You haven't done it in a while. And that would be literally the height of it.
If there's one thing drag queens know, it's discretion.
It's a shut the
discretion.
fuck up and say discretion. Have you ever been outed with a milk carton? Discretion. But yeah, no. I keep myself to myself. My business is my business because I love the ones on Grindr. It's like discreet. I don't send picture. I'm like, who am I going to tell?
Well, the thing is, if people know who you're fucking, then they want to start fucking them too.
Well, that's another one.
So you like to keep your business quiet.
I've been in a relationship before, and then these fucking. Many times I've been many times I've had a man, and then these leeches just come out of nowhere, and they're like,
people come into the woodwork and they're like, oh, hello,
can I help you with something? But then whenever they're single, they don't want them. It's like there's these like relationship leeches. Like
when people know that if you're getting fucked or fucking someone, then they want to get in that business. They do.
The way. I do find Grindr now is full of like couples. It's like I'm an old school here. I'm like, are
you an old romantic?
Yeah, I couldn't be getting into that third.
I like a bit of romance.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'll join you while he No.
I like
one on one.
Oh yes,
one and one. Well, that would be me. I'm not one for thirds or being somebody else's wheel. No, thank you. Right. I also wouldn't be up for high and horny where you're injecting crystal fucking Tina or whatever it's called.
No. Tina,
bring me the axe. Tina, bring me the bong.
Tina, stop injecting.
It's 5 a.m. Go to bed.
Yes,
I would.
I definitely think there's something to be, not to take it serious, girl, but there is something to be said for like the parties, that like get quite heavy on the drugs, and then it becomes an issue because some people are not fully consenting to
It's just like
particular things that are happening around them. So just be careful out there, girls.
We'll be back to tonight. Today's message is be careful.
Just be careful. Just be careful.
Make sure
because you might get yourself into a situation where all of a sudden you are one drop of something away.
Well, that's what's a drop? Is that GHB?
Yeah,
I've never
GHB.
taken that. I don't like anything that can't be a drug that cannot be controlled. Like, say for example, you smoke cannabis, you can control that with orange juice if you get very high, ladies.
A little ban.
Vitamin C would bring you back down, or if you have an edible and you get a bit panicked out, because I remember people saying before, I had an edible once, I'm like, stick orange juice and that brings you back down. Obviously, if you take cocaine, you can take bumps and bumps, little tiny bumps until you get to it, and that's fine. You can sort of not just getting stuck into it, but things where you'd inject, like an E. I've never taken an E before. I remember back maybe in the day before you were a bad girl.
A bad girl.
Things that it has to run its course. I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't. The thought of like acid, freaks me out because when does that trip end? And you hear of these things of like people being in that kind of state for like days.
I'm like, no, I don't like that.
No. Anything that would like alter the perception of reality.
Because you know when what
freak me
done.
out.
I'd be end up in here dressed up and all. I'm like, what have I done? No, not for me. Plus the fucking fact that I'm epileptic. I can't be taking nothing. I cannot be taking a thing. It is great. It cannot alter perceptions at all now.
Don't you be imbibing.
But if anybody is into high and horny and injecting Tina Crystal or whatever she's called, work away. That is totally up to you. But just be careful out there, girls. Just be careful out there, girls. Hashtag just be careful out there, girls. We're going to take a very short break again to be very careful out there. I'm just going to rack us up 2 needles worth of crystal meth.
Merry crystal meth, miss.
We are going to be very careful out there, girls, but we will be back in just a second. We'll see you shortly.
Mother's Day 2025. Are you not sure what to do with your mum? Do you want to leave her at home? Do you want to take her out for the day? Do you want to have a laugh? Why not join Roxy Tumbledryer at the Balmoral Hotel with her fabulous cabaret show and comedy, priced at just $29.95 plus your booking fee. It also includes a fabulous 2-course meal and entertainment for the day. Get your tickets at balmoralhotelbelfast.co.uk and Roxy will see you there.
Hello, welcome back to the last section of this week's podcast of the laundry room. The wash is nearly done. We're just putting it in for its last dry cycle. There was a few stains, but we got to the bottom of it. It was basically oppression.
Smelly.
Have you ever had a pair of pants that have never washed before?
Have you ever had knickers that were never washed?
Have you ever washed your knickers? So when you say knickers in an Irish accent, it could sound like a wrong word.
Very dangerous. Very dangerous.
It's like my Welsh accent that goes Indian so quick that it's like, shit, right, well. Anyway.
Did you watch the trailers?
Never.
There was a wee girl on it who was doing, from the start, for no reason at all, she was doing a Welsh accent.
Oh.
She's like, hello, yes, I'm Charlotte.
I would be.
I don't know why Charlotte's from Cork.
I would be. Hello, I'm Charlotte.
Hello, I'm Charlotte
from Cork.
Hello, oh yes.
But I'm also from Wales, Cymru.
Yes,
Cymru.
from the Valley and all that.
Can't do that accent. I could be any. Like I could be Manchester. Fuck, I'm like, alright, love, I'm a traitor.
Oh, Manchester. Now I'm a fucking traitor.
I'm a fucking traitor. I am, but I'm not gonna let on. I'm gonna pretend I'm faithful. And I'm not going to be like,
I swear to you, I'm a faithful.
You are telling fucking lies.
It's a good show. Because Bob, the drag queen's in the
American
US version.
So I believe.
No, the UK version has already ended, but the US version has about.
Is that your woman with the fringe and the cloak?
Yes.
Why did she wear that
Claudia
cloak?
Winkleman.
Is there a reason?
Because they need to hide their identities because they're traitors.
Oh, so what goes on?
So basically,
do they all live separately or be all?
Well, they're also the thought of it is that they all live in the castle together, but they don't. They actually just live in like the airport hotel, and then they get driven to the castle every day.
Like and
then so there's like a number of traders who are chosen at the very start.
Are they able to all talk to each other and interact?
At the end of the day, they go to a turret, and the traitor's turret, and then they get to bitch and slag each other off, and then have the bits, and then they get to murder someone. So there's a banishment at the round table, where it gets very awkward.
It's very Henry VIII.
And then there's a banishment.
Like Anne Boleyn, your head will be cut off, you bitch.
But I loved it. I never
ever watched. Never interested me.
And it's the type of program where like 8 episodes in, and then all of a sudden you find out one of the wee girls is a lesbian, and you're like, well, I didn't like you before, but I like you now.
It's like, you know what? You went up my books.
I like you now.
You like a drop 'em off. You're in.
You know exactly what you're up to. So
You know what you're into. Welcome to burlesque.
welcome to
burlesque. Say a little more.
She hates musicals, folks. She hates musicals.
You know what? No, I do love now a bit of burlesque. Sure.
Do you like a bit of burlesque?
Oh,
sure.
Bet you all I have to say is add a little smoke. Welcome to burlesque.
Welcome.
Add a little smoke. It's like,
have you seen Christina Aguilera's face?
What happened to her? She's been stung by a bee.
She's one of these celebrities who has the new face, like where they've been like taken back like fucking 20 years.
Really?
Her, Jennifer
Aniston.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Jennifer Aniston looks like a fucking snake's balls at the minute.
Oh, she looks wild. God love
It's
her.
like I was never into Friends either. That's just something I put out there. Hated it.
I only watched it because it annoyed my dad, and it was on at like 5 o'clock in the evening, and he was like, "No, I want to watch."
Well, look at Christina Aguilera.
Yeah,
my God.
So her face has like gone back fucking 20 years.
She looks like she's been filtered to the balls.
But she actually looks like that.
The fox-like face. It's your old snatch.
Yeah,
snatch the fuck. It's kind of like you just remove your whole face and nip you right back. I'm like,
yeah.
And they do it in your hairline so you wouldn't see. I'm like, that's fucking mad.
Get me booked in on Monday.
Do you ever see Queens when they're getting ready? They do this whole, they could wrap
tape,
duct tape around their head. I'm like,
couldn't be doing that.
Why are you doing that? You're 20. You're 18. You don't need to be.
You're pulling.
Queens are doing
there,
that to pull things. You don't need to pull things. You need to be 18, and you don't need to anchor wigs in because you're not doing. Get on up.
Get on up.
You're literally walking about and throwing, going, I could do that number better. I'm like, you're fucking pish. You're pish.
Gone are the days though of the girls. Do you remember they used to do the wigs snapping? The fucking their necks would be almost broke.
Ladies and gentlemen, like them say Chantel Perez.
Yes,
the legend.
Yes,
the Brazilian goddess who's still in Dublin doing her bit.
Is she?
She sometimes appears on Davina Divine's show on a Thursday. We have one here. I loved her. She used to go the head helicopter.
Her neck has to be insured.
Oh, don't remember the Wednesday. She used to join us on a Wednesday night for Bitch Please, and used to do the get on up whips, and then 10 minutes later shots. Yes, boom.
Crazy.
I would be on the floor with a fucking concussion.
My neck would be broke.
Amazing. No,
my
she's
neck,
still
my
on
back,
it.
my pussy, and my
She
click.
is Brazilian Portuguese.
Yeah.
I think, or Brazilian. She's fucking a legend.
But she's exactly who I was thinking of because I haven't seen her in so long.
I knew straight away. When you're like, do you remember? And I was like, yeah, Chantel Perez.
Glorious.
Absolutely fantastic. These are taking you back to whenever you were the host of Ultrafan. One of the most successful nights in the Belfast gay scene, folks. You'd no idea. Like,
no one had any idea that it was happening at the time, and no one had any idea that it actually did happen. It's long gone.
Your busiest night was 8 people.
Oh, don't even.
Maybe 10.
Do you know what? It taught you perseverance.
Yes, it
just getting the job done.
It taught you shit. Don't be busy on a Thursday night. The old days. It's whenever Boombox first opened, so
I know
you had to give it its dues. Then you weren't doing much.
Well, do you know what? They gave me an amazing opportunity, and it was like that. Yeah, I could do things that no one was seeing. But it was fierce, and that was all that mattered.
You were doing Sia's best numbers and your wee bulbs, giving it the fucking ditty.
I was doing things that no one was seeing.
Nope.
And no one will ever see again.
And this would be the time.
And it happened.
This would be the time now I would revive all of those old numbers and go, you know what? Nobody's ever seen this. Like, it's all brand new. I'm like, yes. Funny enough, I've been doing that recently, finding old stuff in emails, going, haven't done that in fucking years. Welcome back to the repertoire. Welcome back to the circle of life.
I know. I've not done a CA number in donkey's years.
I'd like to see one tomorrow.
I want to see
one. Not one tomorrow. I would like to see one on Saturday night because we don't mention what day I recorded this song because we recorded it any day at all.
You want to see it on a Saturday night?
I would like to see. I would like to hear it from across the street while I'm having a cigarette. I want to hear 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. I'd like to do a scene, but just put my head in the corner, just the whole time, just looking into the corner,
just looking into the corner,
stand in the corner and lip sync. Nobody knows you're lip syncing. Like,
I think Cherry did that with me once. I did the dancing bit, and she did the actual singing of it. And
yes, that was
and
awful.
She was. We were experimenting at the time.
Do you remember the time me and Cherry sang "He Lives in You"?
He lives in. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. For Culture Night.
And I went hit the house note down the street. Fuck. And one of my favourite moments in time.
Anyway, back to Wicked.
Moment in time. Anyway, back to Wicked.
But that, no, I bring back fucking Culture Night.
Do you remember I love Culture Night. We always had a great time running about running about the streets in drag.
It's nice to see, people out in Belfast fucking having the crack and all that fucking good shit.
I know. I think nowadays people be too offended by things. Like, too cultural.
I don't even think we were even fucking doing offensive shit back in those days.
We were just doing a drag show.
We were doing fucking kind of a nose on night like this in the middle of the fucking street.
Batwings now.
And
then dresses maids for something. What was that?
Just good old fashioned drag.
Just a good old fashioned show for the kids.
People were doing like countdown competitions in the street, and
that's right.
Do you remember we stormed the stage at stormed the stage at Riders Square, where Claire Hall was DJing.
Oh my god, let's have a kiki.
We did Let's Have a Kiki, yeah.
Flew up on stage. The place went ape shit because we had a pre-planned routine that went basically every week. We did
Beautiful.
It's just turning around at a show and went, do a finale, okay, let's have a kiki. Or bang bang. That was all that was ever done.
That was that amazing night with Portia, Lady Portia, running about. We were all fucking so drunk and like, are you ready for a fanny slap?
Oh my god, do you remember Portia just stopped and said, girls, what? You ready for a fanny slap? Just slapped the fanny of herself, pulled her dress up, slapped the fanny of herself, and then we ran on, and I swear to fuck, I laughed like fuck. It was so good.
Just such funny, like crazy times.
Very good times. Very good times. Back in the old days.
Very good times. Tell me this, do you have Spotify?
I do.
What's on your repeat? What's your what songs are you vibing with at the minute?
Would you believe I don't listen to any of my music through Spotify?
Do you not?
No, I've YouTube Premium, so I listen to my music on YouTube. So on repeat on YouTube.
Look who has money.
Look who has money. Look who's money for subscriptions. I'm actually listening to at the moment a Whitney Houston 13-minute mega mix with possible future plans to cut it into 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes of drag.
Beautiful. Yes, the 2.5 limit.
2.5. I do that. See something you look at a number and go, that's nearly 4 minutes. That's very long.
I know.
And then you see something go, that's 2 minutes 20. Perfect.
Yeah, Gaga's new album, apparently no song's going to be under like 3 minutes, and I'm like, I'm going to need to review this. I'm going to need to speak to her and her hubby Michael.
Do you have to know you'd listen to it and go, where can that be cut?
Yes.
Removing a bridge or removing a chorus and just be like, right, that's how we make that. For
cut that out.
The dolls. What I'm listening to on YouTube, so it's Step by Step by Whitney Houston. Step by step, day by day.
I love that song.
There's a remix of it. I DJ it every Saturday night, so if you want to come and hear it. It's very good.
Saturday nights in the Union Street.
Saturday nights at the Old Inn. What else have I been listening to on repeat? Step by Step. A couple of mashups. I love a good mashup of songs, like they really shouldn't go together, but do.
Have you heard the YMCA Chaperone Hot to Go mix?
Yes, I have actually.
I love that.
Very good.
I love that.
There's also this one I enjoy. We'll get into the middle of it. I guess. See, you guys got going on. So it's the Macarena and Snoop Dogg.
Snoop is done.
So you're talking old men versus stoner bad bitch. I love it. But no, do love a good mashup. I think they're absolutely fabulous. But what I want to ask you is, what's hot and what's not in the moment for Electra La Cunt? What are you loving? What are you enjoying at the moment? And this could be on anything, like everywhere, like on social media. What are you liking? I'm like, I like that.
Well, I like
people are living. Yep, I love this question. I can just get you on the hook.
I like running at the minute.
You are liking.
I love running.
Right? Why?
Why?
Tell me, baby.
Why are you running?
Why are you running up?
Well,
the Glen
I have
Road?
a lot of problems, so I need to run away from them, and that's essentially what happened.
Darling, tell Opie your problems. Tell Trisha your. Do you remember Boost Selector? Tell Trisha your problems. I was watching those on TikTok last night.
Okay.
Sorry,
Can you see my growler?
It's Liddy and Kaylee.
Can you see my growler?
I was of Trisha. What's your problem? Who's the father of the baby?
Oh God, yeah.
Come on, what's the problem of the baby?
But Trisha was always like, if you're pointing a finger at someone, then you got like fucking 4 pointing back at you. But
Trisha, the actual Trisha.
The actual Trisha. Oh, but she was always like, go walk your dog. Go walk the dog.
You better walk.
That was their solution to everything. But go running is a good solution.
So that's the reason why in Bo Selecta version of it, he has a dog.
Yes, yeah.
Oh.
She was like, just go run.
Oh my God!
It'll
Right,
solve all
so
your problems.
there's a whole level of something I didn't know. Just
Or go walk the dog rather.
So
but go running does solve some problems too.
You're into the running world then, so
Yeah, I was wanting to kind of do it last year, and then like I was kind of like jogging, and then we're doing like a couch to 5k thing for the Northern Ireland Chest, Heart and Stroke Foundation. So I was like, do you know what? The stars have aligned, and someone's telling me that I have to do this. Yeah. So
somebody with a heart, chest, and stroke.
Yeah, someone was telling me that I do not want to use those services. So you have a lovely chest. We want to keep your heart and no stroke. Yeah,
I want
to keep myself healthy. And do you know what? Like mental health wise, gotta say, as annoying as it is, should have been doing this ages ago. Yeah. But yeah, it really does help.
Are you going to be one of these people that like post the pictures of the app of what you've done in your route?
No, not really, because
that's what fucks me off. It's like, nobody gives a fuck that you've run an hour. We don't care. I'm sitting here in bed.
It is one of those things though where it's like you run and then you're like, I have to say this to someone just so I can be like, so I can kind of hold myself accountable. But
that is the reason people do it. But
I take pictures of it, like, and I do keep records of it, but records. Somebody's rolling. But I wouldn't. Rolling. But I wouldn't. Yeah, I very rarely do a post. I very rarely post on social media anyway. But yeah, posting that. Unless I am somewhere. So I did a run in Brussels, in the fucking freezing cold. Oh my God, it's freezing.
Did you not take a run in Gran Canaria?
No, because I was too hungover.
Yeah.
I was too hungover.
Was there a plan?
I really did want to. But I'm back there in May. At the end of May.
It's gonna be May.
End of May.
We going back?
Another drag queen. Yeah. I'm going back. Because I love it. I usually go now twice a year. Once in January with all the drag girls, and then for my birthday in May. So I flit off.
It's gonna be May.
It's gonna be May.
I would love to go down and perform in the bars, and I would go there for May. I'm like Electra.
Our good hairdresser Laura Livingston's actually going to be there in the same time. So,
is she?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes,
I would go away anyway.
She cuts a lot of the faggots hair.
She does.
Out in Peter Oliver.
Give it up for Laura, the DJ Lady Luck.
Yes, keeping us all trimmed.
DJ Lady Cut. DJ Lady Cut, bitch. Yes, she is.
I couldn't trust anyone else.
See, I did go to somebody different, and motherfucker, I was chopped.
Really?
Oh my God, chopped. It's like, what the fuck? You look at it, do you ever be in there and you're like, that looks great. You go home, you wash it, you go, who the fuck did this to me?
Yeah.
What is wrong with my head? Wear a hat.
What's
for
happened?
a week. It was like, I've been through it. No, never again.
I've been through it.
I'm very particular about my hair, because there's times she'll cut it and then I have to then put my glasses because I'm blind as fuck without my glasses. Without my glasses, I can't see. Then I will start.
I can't see without my glasses.
Billy J. Mills. I can't see.
Have you seen her ordering the vapes? Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. She's like, naughty girl. She brings me so much fucking joy.
What flavors? Like, we got a raspberry donut, we got mango passion fruit.
Oh, cherry ice, naughty girl.
And the woman behind the counter, she was like,
she's having a fucking gag.
She's howling like, I think it's a gag. And I'm like, she's just, Billy J is so fucking stupid. It's so funny. It's brilliant.
Like, just one of those people who just fucking is so funny and just brings me so much fucking joy.
I love that. Just
her.
random comedy for no reason. I'm like, why not? Why fucking not?
Why?
It's a good laugh. I love a good character impersonation. So what else is in? What else is nice? What do you like? What do you like at the moment?
What do I like at the minute? Run away from my problems. And do you know what? I do love performing on a Saturday night in the Maverick.
Well, that's always been in.
With good old Misty, my sidekick. She stands at my side and I kick her. God love her. God love her. But what do I like at the minute?
Sorry, but never mind. What do you like? What's not? So I was like, what's hot? What's not? What do you not like? What do you dislike at the moment? What does it for you?
people trying to pull me into drama.
Are you often pulled into drama?
I just like keep my own pace. That's why I like at the minute.
But is there drama for you to be pulled into? No, I don't.
No, but just do you know just ordinary kind of stressful people who stress out about things that shouldn't be stressed out about.
Oh yes, I calm down.
I know it's all fine.
I must say I can be guilty of that too. I stress out about shit sometimes, like why, and then at the end of it, you're like, why did I stress about that? There's no need. There's like. Oh, listen to the ice clink in my glass. There's no need to stress out about that. It all works out in the end. And sure, if it doesn't, fuck it. My mum always says everything can be fixed. Nothing in this world is forever. Nothing can be broke. Everything can be fixed. Because some people, obviously, there is people that do think that nothing can be fixed. So the only way out is DIY. And I'm like, no, everything can be fixed. There's no reason to take one's own life and whatnot.
Oh God, no.
Conversation took a turn for the worse there, but yeah, no, everything can be fixed. There's not a big like.
But there is something to be said for that, love, because you do see like fucking even on like Facebook and stuff, like people going like missing or whatever, or you do see, and it is terrible. And like, but you are still going to counselling.
How dare you mention it?
You're still working on yourself.
I'm working on my. Oh my God, yes, I've been going for a year. When this podcast started is also when I started going to counselling. So both are running alongside each other.
Yeah.
Talking about my problems and people are listening to it. Yeah. No, it's amazing. It's fantastic, and it's one thing I would say to people: go do it. People always ask me, "What do you talk about?" I'm like, you never know on the way. You don't have to be like, right, today I'm going to talk about this, and I'm going to talk about this. Shit just comes out. You're just like, oh,
I think you need something in your day or in your week that is exclusively just for yourself. Whether it is
most of my weeks for me, I do fuck all. I love it.
Just privately masturbating to yourself
every day.
But whether it's like talking to a counsellor, or whether or not it's going for a run, it's that time where it's like no one else can interrupt you, and it is those self-care kind of moments that keep you on track.
Absolutely.
Keep you on track.
As the saying goes, look after yourself, girls.
Step by step.
Day by day. Or as we said earlier on, catfishing, be careful.
Just be careful out there, girl. Just be careful out there.
That's all you have to do.
Yeah. Because it's a fucking shitty enough world as it is. I mean, like, I feel like we're just repeating the same mistakes again. Like, I don't want to mention that orange fucking bastards.
Everything's gonna be okay
in America, but like we're just reliving nightmares and like Nazism on the fucking rise. So it's just like, do you know what? The best thing to do is self-care. Look after yourself in these fucking troubling times.
I always like, when's it gonna fucking all go to shit one day? So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna sit myself and have a gag and have a laugh and make a podcast and make people laugh. If it's very uptight and very serious and very grumpy, I'm like, fucking unclench your arse cheeks for 5 minutes.
There's so much shit going on in the world that like what we do is great because we can give people that moment of detachment from reality. Like, we are big fucking clowns dancing about on stage pretending as if we're Whitney Houston or whatever, and it's that detachment from reality that I think that we can give people, and that people need at the minute.
Absolutely. Come and see your shows. Step into the bars.
Places are gay when you make them gay.
Absolutely. Get your membership card and come into the bar. You may drop your you've dropped your gay card, Electra.
Do you remember that? You've dropped your gay card.
That's the reason why I said this, because
you've dropped your
membership card. Remember that years ago, as kids, like, you dropped your gay card, and you look. I turned around. I was like, I don't have a gay card.
Excuse me.
That is my shiny Charizard card from Pokemon. You fucking bitch. It's also my Mew. Remember Mewtwo, the one that was the bitch you could not get, and then there was Mew. Oh my God, them were the bitches. They were the fucking ones you wanted.
I think I did that for about 4 months, and then I was like, I can't finish this.
Always mad for the book. I had them all. 2 books full.
Pokemon.
Remember, like, catch them all. Never in me. Remember the Pokemon night?
Oh my God.
Rusty was Jinx, that one looked like Nicki Minaj, and I was Meowth the cat.
Meowth, yes.
I must say, for fucking
You
that
did
together.
well.
That looked
You did
alright.
well. You did
I would
well.
go down well at one of them weird Comic-Con events. I'd be like, there's me looking like a woman in a pair of boots. Like, what the fuck is that? If you want to find it, go through my Facebook, find the images. Were you there? You weren't there at the time?
No, I wasn't. I think I was away or something.
Who would you have chose as your Pokewoman? Pocahontas?
Girl.
Who would you have been?
What is it, Wigglytuff or Jigglypuff?
Oh, Jigglypuff? Like, you would just be in like loads
Jigglypuff.
I could just see you in tons of tool. Like,
just a big pink thing.
Like kimchi, like a big toilet roll holder, like
Kimchi.
little Miss Kimchi.
Oh yes, we were talking about her earlier. Her lovely concealer.
Makeup line. Just fucking give it up for her. Big up kimchi. You fucking lovely.
Kimchi.
But Electra, thank you for coming on to the Laundry Room podcast second spin.
Thank you for having me again.
You're very well. You've been great. You've given out great advice to anyone listening on this episode. I must say,
Just be careful and watch Wicked.
be careful out there. Watch Wicked.
Give your support to those girls. Oscar nominated.
You know what? You've mentioned it so many times. I feel that I have been slightly influenced. I may not.
Something has changed within you.
Still might not watch it because
I mean, it is 2 hours 40 minutes now.
no time for that.
It's long.
Maybe one day when the whole hype's all burnt down and nobody's talking about it, then I'm like, fuck, here, guys, what would we do Wicked this week? And they're like, that was 3 years ago. I'm like, but that's what I like to get you.
Well, there's going to be 2 of them, so it's going to be even longer.
Well, this is it. So I'm like, let me come back to Wicked in about 2028 and we'll... So no, actually, 2020...
What are we in now? 25?
So we've got 2029 and then 2010.
Sure, apparently we've only got fucking 28 seconds to live anyway.
21 seconds to go.
I've got 21 seconds to go. So the world's burning anyway, so just go and see some drag shows.
This is it. Come and see your drag show Saturday night in the Maverick with Electra and Misty Falls. They are giving you entertainment from what time do you begin?
From 9 p.m.
9 o'clock
Yes.
until
the wee hours of the morning.
Until the wee
we have some gorgeous
hours.
cabaret, and then we play some tunes. So you can
Fabulous.
dance the night away on the stage and show off all your gorgeous moves.
your bits and pieces, and of course you may be able to try some biscuit liqueurs, Biscoff liqueurs if they appear from España in May time.
Yeah.
You'll get 4 bottles this time.
If they ever
instead of
last.
2. It's like,
If they ever last.
I'll bring loads back.
So delicious.
And then, of course, come down and see me on a Saturday night as well in Union Street Bar. I am on from 7 o'clock, so which is early doors. It does then get very, very busy for me at 8 o'clock onwards. We get crazy. We give away free drinks, have a laugh, have a gag. It's all done by 10, and I'm home in my bed, washed and in my jammies.
Eating a spaghetti arms.
Not eating, just...
Oh, don't. The
eating
past
a
couple
pack
of
of
weekends
jellies.
I've been having spaghetti arms. It's been beautiful.
I'm mad for jellies when I get in. I'm like, oh, like an old sour. No, one of them sour ones, but turn your whole mouth inwards, like Mr. Burns.
Yes. The
This,
sour, the
someone let
better.
me know in the comments if you tell me the sour is sweet. That's what I want to know. Something really fucking sour. That literally little lemon sherbet. Anyway, any hoosier, don't forget to grab your tickets to the Laundry Room Live podcast. If you enjoy this mad, just... Ooh, that was my pregnant bits. If you enjoyed the podcast, please do let me know. Please give us a wee share on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Electra La Cunt, Electra La CNT.
It's come without you in it.
That's it. It's come with you because you are now part of this. Or, of course, myself, Roxy Dumbledore. If you don't already follow me, get your tickets to the podcast live, as I said. And thank you for listening. It's been fabulous. Electra, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
It's been fantastic. Have a great week. Whatever you're up to, have a great month, have a great day, have a great life.
Just be careful.
Out there, girls. Thanks very much. Love you all, guys. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.